University President Claudine Gay has resigned. Gay was one of the Ivy League presidents whose muted response about calls for Israeli genocide at a congressional hearing led to demands for her ouster. But after weathering that episode, accusations of plagiarism were too much. CBS News congressional correspondent Nikole Killion has more.
6 months into her tenure, Harvard University President Claudine Gay announced she's resigning so that our community can navigate this moment of extraordinary challenge. Gay's resignation comes nearly a month after she and the presidents of UPenn and MIT faced widespread condemnation following this testimony at a House education hearing on anti-Semitism on college campuses.
Does calling for the genocide of Jews violate Harvard's rules of bullying and harassment, yes or no?
It can be, depending on the context.
It does not depend on the context. The answer is yes, and this is why you should resign.
House Republican Chair Elise Stefanik, a Harvard alum, posted, "Two down," referring to Gay and Penn President Liz McGill, who also resigned days after the hearing. While Harvard's governing board initially backed Gay, she faced increasing scrutiny following charges of plagiarism in her dissertation and several articles, including reports of a new complaint filed this week. Gay, who was Harvard's first black female president, denied the allegations of plagiarism and stated, "It has been distressing to have doubt cast on my commitments to confronting hate and to upholding scholarly rigor, and frightening to be subjected to personal attacks and threats fueled by racial animus."
It came out of nowhere.
Jonathan Frieden is a Harvard law student who attended the congressional hearing and has experienced anti-Semitism on campus.
The issues that exist are systemic, and they still need to be addressed.
So you think this is just the beginning?
I hope that this is just the beginning.
And Nikole Killion joins me now. Nikole, how's Harvard's governing body reacting to this resignation?
Well, its governing body is known as the Harvard Corporation. They also have the Board of Overseers, but the corporation is one that issued this statement in response to Gay's resignation, and it thanked Gay for her service. The board also announced that it will conduct a search for a new university leader in due course, but has named an interim president for now. But this certainly has been a situation that has put Harvard in the spotlight, and I think many now on campus are hoping that they can start to put this behind them.
As your report mentioned, Elise Stefanik is taking credit for these two presidents that are no longer employed in those positions. What about the president of MIT? Or was this a situation in which Gay had the plagiarism that caused the most immediate proximate cause for her leaving?
Well, keep in mind that each situation is unique. As we pointed out in the piece, we did see the resignation of Liz McGill, the president of the University of Pennsylvania, in the days after that congressional hearing. You know, in her case, there had also been some concerns about how she handled anti-Semitism on campus. So it went beyond just her actual testimony. And similarly with Claudine Gay, yes, there were many who were concerned about her testimony, expressed outrage about it, although she did apologize for it. At the same time, you had the issues of plagiarism. She also came under fire for how she handled the university's initial response to the war between Israel and Hamas. Now, in terms of MIT's president, as of now, the school has pointed us back to some of its previous statements. Of course, the school's board has expressed unequivocal support of Dr. Sally Kornbluth, its president, but whether or not that will hold remains to be seen.
Nikole Killion from Washington. Thank you, Nikole.
You bet.